Good on guys, Rascal J, we're back with Ultras. Alright, so last time we got fairly close in research. We do need to get to the point to where, why is this all at 0%? Where's the dude that we assigned here? Oh, shift! Who said he could take a break? Guess both of them are still asleep. But last time we somewhat discovered that we're completely surrounded by lava, so that's going to be a terrible issue. We need a research solution for crossing the lava, we need to build a Rapidium arc. We're probably going to need another altar, and it looks like we are slowly running out of organics, so we might need to focus on building a... They seem fine. We're human beings, not cattle. We should be given proper meals on a regular basis, if not every day. At least 2 times quality meal in the next 5 days. We need to save resources as much as nutritional and keeps us going. Others need to toughen up and focus on the mission. Oh. I mean, for now we have plenty of resources, so we may as well do that.
This is the least important of our priorities.
We need raw food. It can be grown in the greenhouse. Oh, well. I didn't realize what I was promising there, mister. If I had known that, we wouldn't have ever made the promise. Alright, so do we even have the option of building a greenhouse? Oh, we do. Now return to editing, build, so we need... Vita. Perfect. So my plan was to have it right next to the kitchen, but it seems like that might be a slightly complicated task. Aha! Alright, so we have a scientist, we have a greenhouse, which... But if you think about it, food's probably a pretty important thing, so... A raw food package. Sure. Let's say 15 minutes? Or is that hours? Well, this is most definitely going to use the entire day, but you know what? Okay, so that's at 4 hours, and this is at... I guess we want like a regular carrot? Is that what it's saying? We ran out of daylight, that's why. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Then I suppose we'll do a little bit more food. We'll worry about exploration a little bit, but obviously having people sustained and happy, I think that's going to be a little bit smarter play when it comes to survival. Plus, think about it, food's always like the most important thing anyways. Sun's still far away, so we don't have to worry about radiation, really.
Want me to take a look there? You
Sure.
do know we're running out of radiation filters?
Of course I knew that. The radiation barrier stopped working because you don't have any radiation filters. You can craft them in the workshop. Alright, so now it's getting into the micromanagement part. Chip design. Ooh. That's what that other one is. Okay. So if we get 2 outposts and radiation filter. Do 2 filters. I think that's going to be the best setup that we have so far. So we can get the doctor, we'll get the radiation so we don't die.
Out of storage space, you know? All done. Should I take care of this now?
Alright, so we get a mining outpost, radiation filter. The storage is definitely going to be a deal. So we don't really have too much room. But I guess we could probably put it right next to the other one. We have the resources for it. Rupidium arc. Ooh. Arc requires a safely store and transfer rupidium. It's more space efficient than a storage unit. Similar in size. Obviously, the bigger we get, the more fuel it's going to cost us. It looks like we are in dire need of organics now, but we have 2 different things now, so we should be okay. Pylons. Wow. So far, we've wasted like every single day so far. Alright, so let's craft the pylons real quick. Then we'll go to sleep. The next day, we'll be okay. I think we should get the materials first, and then we'll come back and upgrade the quantum computer. Yeah, we get it, we're exhausted, we just need a little bit more effort. Perfect. Whew. All in a hard day's work. Alright, now time to go to sleep. We can actually explore. Day 15. The sun is still super far away. Pity mark, obviously that's on the back burner. Focus on food, upgrading, get a doctor, probably get an infirmary as well. Let's see here. So we got a fast travel here. We should have plenty of pylons for it. I believe the quickest way should be up this little hill here, and we'll see what we actually need. Alright, so we got an outpost. Slap that down. Are you going to connect? Perfect, alright. So that's already hooked up. I think it's this one all the way over here that we're going to have to get to. So if we teleport to that one, go along here, we should be able to get that. But the only thing is we don't have any pylons, so we need to be placing pylons along the way over to it. Let's see, am I able to use this as fast shell, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go over to this outpost. Then from here, so we need to be taking a left. Looks like we need to be going up this hill here. Alright, so that's good, powered on. Can we go straight? I suppose that would also work, because it looks like we got another jump here if we do have to go that way. Oh, is it going to automatically stop the connection if we do that? Hold on. Just in case there's something weird with that. There we go. Alright, so it does kind of need to be in line of sight. So, straight ahead. I think it's just going to be up on that hill. Now, this should be the area where the anomalies aren't following us, so I think we'll be okay for the most part. Take it nice and easy. Okay, so we need to take a left. That's right, just a leisure stroll. You don't have anything to worry about. Now that, I believe, should be where we're building. Nice! Alright, so now that we have the materials up and running, We have plenty of base storage, so let's go ahead and start working. We'll grab the minerals, because that's going to allow us to get everything else done.
To discuss. Let's meet.
An issue.
Should I do this now?
Sure, work on maintenance. Since we have a fast travel, we can work till about 1900. We'll teleport back to the base. We'll go talk to the guy, see what his issue is. Now we're actually looking pretty decent, because we got, I think, a refinery at every single place. We do have some sort of purple thing over that way, which we're not entirely sure what that is. I must have missed something last time. All right, so he's going to be in the kitchen. We need to also get to the research area and start his next task as well. Alright, so we need the internal analysis tool. Everything else is basically maxed out, so probably metal efficiency, since that seems to be a little bit more important. Now we head back to the kitchen, where it seems like everyone always hangs out. And eventually we'll get a much better layout.
We were supposed to get quality food. Why are we still eating that shitty pulp?
Oh, would you quit complaining? Alright, so hold on. So this...
Who cares? I want to eat something I can bite. Give me a goddamn burger.
There's your burger. Gotta do everything around here, apparently.
You again.
Hello. You eat. Try to calm him down.
Hey man, you look scared. Don't worry, Mom. I'm fine. Come on, I don't need a stressed out crew. There must be something you normally do that helps you calm down. I don't really think about stuff like that. Yeah, I guess that's your answer. I simply try to distract myself with other things.
Funny how embarrassed you are to admit being scared. The amount of distractions will keep piling up. Sounds like you need some entertainment.
Sounds like you need some entertainment. I'm a simple man. Give me a beer, something good to watch, and I'll be happy as a lark.
So is he not going to eat this food that we just crafted? I thought that was like the whole deal of him yelling at us. Alright, scientists went all the way up to sleep apparently, so let's go all the way back upstairs. Wake him up. Hey, mister! Have you finished your research yet?
So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes, it's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle.
Sounds exciting, sounds dangerous, sounds difficult.
Wow, great. Sounds exciting. Yes, but... Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live, but not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Somebody just tell me what to do? Typically I like horror, but leaving people stranded without proper equipment. Versant?
Versatile synthetics program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them, had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no.
Yeah, they definitely been leaving us a little bit stranded the entire time.
Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right?
Maybe?
Maybe. It's classified information. That's a pathetic way of asserting authority. Of course you are in touch with them. You'd never have come up with altering yourself on your own. So, next time you talk to someone from Mining Ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right, will do.
To be honest, I wasn't trying to insert my dominance, I just didn't know what you were talking about. But you know what? That way makes it sound smarter, so yes, we are definitely inserting our dominance. Alright, so we should be able to go to sleep, then we'll need to reassign everybody. The scientist needs to go back to working inside of the science lab. We'll get all that stuff researched. Day 16. Still looking okay? This time, we should have minerals coming.
You do know we're running out of radiation filters?
Again? Ultra Rebellion. Seems Ultras are unhappy with the way I'm running things. I'm worried about the situation might get out of control. Alright, what's up, dude?
Hey man, you're clearly angry. Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry. So maybe we can talk about something meaningful. What calms you down? Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick. But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
And postponing the detonation? Easy to maintain, aren't you? Then punch me.
Maybe you should punch me. Why not? Let it all out. You don't want that. Trust me. But I appreciate the offer.
Is the situation diffused? Is that all that you were wanting? I suppose him being, you know, partially poisoned by radiation might have a little bit to do with his anger as well. Arguing?
That's ridiculously amusing. You better watch your mouth, asshole.
Alright, what now? What was that about?
Just another valuable discussion with our most charming alter who wanted life and feels sorry for us pathetic losers.
Details, please? This is the worst moment to pick a fight. Stop it!
Details, please. Do I really need to go through that again? That asshole attacked me for using Mom as an excuse for not pursuing my ambitions. Seems to me he's the one looking for excuses.
You're more alike than you think. Your personal quarrels are really the least of my problems.
You're more alike than you think. Yeah, dude, I know. We share a face. It's more than that. You're both proud and stubborn. You feel like you have something to prove to each other, but you don't. Not with those sharp minds and tongues. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying you'll be friends, but you could try to find common ground. Fine. Maybe we'll bond over analyzing your shortcomings.
Maybe I need to work on security instead of having to save us. Would you prefer that, mister? Alright, whoa. Oh. Yeah, why aren't you inside the thing that you should be? Alright, so now we come down. I think we'll just start... Alright, So he said we at least need a few radiation filters, so we're going to need organics. So that's something else that we're going to need. Do we actually have one of the quantum chips already? No, because we needed to grab that. So let's build this so we can upgrade, get a whole nother dude, and then we'll work on the liquid next. Actually, hold on. What are you doing, Mr. Yan? Congratulations, you've been upgraded to the workshop. Alright, so we got that. So now we're getting to the grindy part of the game where you have to manage to sustain everybody, diffuse all situations, and still work throughout the day.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, you work on maintenance. Alright, so we got 17, so let's head over to the metals, get some metals before the day ends. I don't think we'll need too much, but we'll farm out a little bit. So now we can go back to the workshop, craft us a radiation barrier, slap that on there. What's... Someone's sabotaging us. Let's get 2 of these. That didn't look right. So instead of doing what we need to, now we're having to defuse the situations. I guess let's talk to him in the womb real quick. What are you arguing about?
What were you arguing about? Nothing. He's just oversensitive and can't handle a little bit of constructive feedback.
You're wasting time instead of working? Tell me more.
Tell me more, please. What's there to tell? He cowers behind the mask of a hero who sacrificed his chance to get a proper education to stay with his mother, and he tries to judge me for doing the opposite.
He's as proud as you? I regret asking, can you argue quieter?
I don't think he's cowering behind anything. I think he's just as proud and judgmental as you. Pride without ambition is just arrogance. We're nothing alike. Are you sure? He gets shit done just like you, and he's a pain in the ass, also like you. Fair is fair. Maybe I underestimated him. See? Now go hug or something. Don't be ridiculous. Best I can do is give him the benefit of the doubt.
Good enough. Now, is there a problem here?
Is there a problem? Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes. What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Morale is at an all-time low. You need to reevaluate your priorities or else.
What exactly should I change? Or else what?
Or else what? Or else they will be reevaluated for you.
And what exactly should we change? I made you food.
What exactly do you want me to improve? Are you ready to deal with your whole crew being ill or injured? Don't bother answering. You aren't. Build an infirmary, stat. I hear you. I'll do what I can.
Alright, now I'm stuck with the anchor blueprints.
Not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for those blueprints? Didn't they push you to mine rubidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this company works. Okay, thanks.
And what have you got for me?
So, what do you got for me? An invention I'm particularly proud of. The Luminator. You mean a flashlight? You have a talent for making extraordinary things sound mundane.
It's not just a flashlight, Jan. Tell me, when you encounter these distortions, what is your priority?
To investigate them, to get them out the way, to avoid them. Investigate probably sounds better for him.
I'd like to investigate them more. Now you'll be able to do it.
Okay. How?
Professor Frankov discovered that certain frequencies of light waves can be used to peer into proximity planes, to study them. I've used his observations to create my illuminator so it can reveal elements of the interval hidden to the human eye. But it also has another, more pragmatic application. It can help to eliminate distortions.
You mean destroy them?
You mean destroy them for good?
I'm just giving you a tool. You decide how to use it. You see, distortions are created around puncture points between potential universes. That much we know. But now, with the illuminator, they should become much more visible to you. Focusing the illuminator's light waves exactly on the puncture point will allow you to seal that rift. You could compare it to cauterizing a wound.
Damn. That does sound promising.
Indeed. Now you see why I don't like calling it a flashlight.
Don't let anyone die. We're not going to let them die. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.